Highbury acclaims an Arsenal team who, after 2 away wins, are now favourites to win the FA Cup and League double, and many feel set to be the dominant team of the 90s. And as the programme notes for today's quarter-final proudly point out, Arsenal's success built around homegrown players. 8 of Arsenal's 13 today graduated through the club's own youth policy, and the latest of them, 21-year-old David Hillier, who was captain of their FA Youth Cup winning team in 1988, is again preferred in midfield to Paul Davis, who's named as a substitute. Indeed, it's the same team and substitutes that played at both Liverpool and Shrewsbury. Well, it's a big day too for one youngster whom Arsenal rejected. Danny O'Shea played 9 games during 4 seasons at Highbury before they let him go at the age of 21. Now he's back as captain of 3rd Division Cambridge, who only came into the league back in 1970 and who are now playing the biggest match in their short history. And the 2 to look for, as Sheffield Wednesday found to their cost in the last round, are number 9 Dion Dublin and number 10 John Taylor, who between them have scored 77 goals in a little over a season and a half. Was back in 1983 when they lost to Manchester United. Winterburn's cross. Oh, great goal! Campbell's glancing header, and it was just wide of John Vaughan. A really good cross by Nigel Winterburn. But what a perfectly glanced header this is by Kevin Campbell. The merest of touches, and it's right beyond the goalkeeper's fingers and in by the far post, and Campbell's got there just before Taylor. Well, Taylor won that one though. Cheetham feels for handball. Still Cheetham. Cross for Dublin. He got a touch. Oh, it's in! Dion Dublin looped it over the top of David Seaman, and Cambridge have equalised. So David Seaman won't keep a clean sheet in this match. What a great cross by Cheetham, and what an unorthodox finish by Dion Dublin. Maybe that's what confused Seaman. Now, where does it hit him? In fact, looking at it again, there may have even been a deflection off Tony Adams. Adams. Bold, chipped up to the far post, Smith. Adams, it's 2-1 Arsenal. Now, will they give that to Tony Adams? No doubt from his reaction that Tony Adams is claiming it. He might have had a shot earlier, and Bold chipped up to the far post to Smith. A good save from Vaughan, it wouldn't have gone in. Adams has scored his 4th of the season. And the whistle goes. Arsenal are through to the semi-finals. 2-1 victors over 3rd Division Cambridge. And the talking point, well, will certainly involve Tony Adams. Did he score at both ends? He certainly appeared to get an equalised in the 50th to get well forward and score after Vaughan had saved from Alan Smith's header on his first game back here since the middle of December. A goal from Tony Adams has put Arsenal into the semi-finals of the FA Cup for the 17th time in their history. Arsenal well worth it, but Cambridge deserve the applause that they're getting not only from their own fans, but from the Arsenal fans as well. George, you said in the programme notes that the result...
The Norwich City side differs in 2 respects from that which removed the holders, Manchester United. Paul Blades has taken over at the centre of the defence in place of Ian Butterworth, who was injured then and has been unable to regain his place. And in midfield, Jeremy Goss, back from suspension, makes his 6th consecutive appearance. Forest continue with the side, which brought them through to this quarter-final stage by removing Southampton. This is their 8th match in the competition, and so far they've played 660 minutes of football. Phillips back on the left. Gets in the early cross. Fleck! It was blocked. Clear for handball, but it would have been very harsh. Walker was the body in the way. frustrated. There's the odd look from a player who wonders where the ball has gone. Fleck and Chettle together, and Chettle's touch produces the corner. Robert Fleck, who's scored in every round so far. Same combination. Goss and Fleck in the 6-yard area. This is Sherwood. Phillips. Blades. Still Roy Keane. Feeling anxiety in the crowd, who remember that 2 of the 6 goals that went past Brian Gunn in the league match came from this fellow from 20 and 25 yards respectively. Woody Forrest's first threat coming just on the half an hour. That's too long for Chettle. Screen completely missed Parker, and the ball died in the mud and sand. Interesting to see whether it would have beaten the post. It might have, but Charles had to play it. Came down to Wilson, who was quickly robbed by Polston. And an extraordinary swing. John Polston resists the challenge well. Good cover by Parker, but a nice attempt by John Polston. Oh, he's got it back again. And Gordon, in a bit of space for a moment, doesn't find the best of crosses. Half the ground seemed to open up underneath him. There's an enormous divot there. Crook. Lovely play. Good strike, but wide. Best chance of the match. Long ball from Phillips. Sherwood got up, challenged by Charles. Down to Gordon, who pulled it across the face. And Gunn misses it completely. The whistle has gone, though. The whistle has gone because the goalkeeper was challenged unfairly. Jemson, just a foot in. David Stringer, the Norwich manager. At what point does he think about bringing on Will Fox? It's a difficult decision, which things aren't going badly for Norwich, but they haven't got the breakthrough. And they're in trouble there. Keane with the shot. Jemson, Keane, it's in. The goal scorer being told to get on with it by the referee, and it's the first time in which Nottingham Forest have been in front. Hoisted ball, there was a problem for Polston, found Jemson difficult, Jemson shielded it, and Keane reacted instantly, the shot coming round Crook. And Gunn could only watch it go by. Clough is just one step away from Wembley. Chettle, one of the men of the match, without doubt. It was a defender's day for Nottingham Forest. Chettle and Walker and Wilson in front of them. It wasn't an afternoon for the pretty passes. It was an afternoon when they took their chance, and Norwich City, who were the better side in the first half, didn't take.
Yates and Shaw are both forward for the corner. Gascoigne's lost it on the edge of the area. O'Riordan, what a shot! What a fantastic goal! Don O'Riordan has hit that out of nothing, and to say the danger wasn't over is an understatement. Just look at the way it flew in. And Notts County from the second division have the effrontery to take the lead at White Hart Lane, and who can deny them the right? It was a magnificent strike, Featherbrook. Sedgley goes forward to the far side of the area. Mabbott's there as well. Short to Naeem. Oh, it's got in, off short, I think, number 4. Naeem will probably claim it. Spurs have equalised. It was Naeem's shot, but I think it went in off number 4. Poor Craig Short. Naeem makes room to drive it, and that, yes, it's in off the post as well. An agonising goal for Notts County, but a priceless one for Spurs. Mabbott, Walsh, Sedgley, Gascoigne, goal! A smiling manager, delighted supporters, and a goal scorer who seems to know when the moment is right in the FA Cup. Sedgley got forward following the corner. It ran on to Gascoigne and he planted that with such precision that even Sherry could do nothing about it. Gascoigne, 2 against Oxford, 2 against Portsmouth, and now is it the winner against Notts County?
Ball goes out wide. Timmy Breaker finds Gale. Paris inside him. Paris, the side-foot effort, and Neville Southall makes a fine save. Ian Bishop, it's his former club, curls it in. Southall, good punch away. Breaker follows up for West Ham. Foster, 1-0 to West Ham United, and Colin Foster, the man who dreams of Forest in the semi-final, puts the Hammers ahead. Breaker's cross, and look at the way Foster takes it. He took it like a striker. Bishop looked for Quinn again, and Jimmy Quinn off target, and that could have killed the First Division side. Timmy Breaker, nice turn, poor clearance by Dave Watson. Houghton, Slater, Stuart Slater, 2-0 to West Ham United, and Stuart Slater, who's run them ragged all night, puts the Hammers firmly in the driving seat now. Keown standing off. He dipped inside Watson, it went through Watson's legs. Hinchcliffe. Oh, Watson, lovely save, Ludek Miklosko. Nevin. Everton really playing for desperation now. Watson, and Watson pulls one back, and with 4 minutes to go we have a cup tie. Ian Bishop, Bishop to Slater, Slater's all alone. Slater, can he kill it for West Ham? Everton pulling men back. Slater, it's Keown on the edge of the penalty area, he has to be. He goes round him, and Southall makes the save. And in the end, little Stuart Slater's legs were just a little bit too weary.